vlog today, baby! Let's get it! What is going on, Reid Nation? It's one of them vlogs again, one of those good vlogs. Now, in this vlog, as you see from the thumbnail, not thumbnail, but in the title, it says advice for up-and-coming YouTubers, people that want to start their YouTube channel. Now, this vlog is it's not a vlog to show you my surroundings or anything like that. It's just a vlog to give you guys advice. Now, I'm doing this new thing on my channel. It's called, well, it's basically you email me something that you want to email me advice. Basically, you email me advice, and then I make a video about it. And it's gonna be something really cool that I actually want to do. I feel like my subscribers, they should actually, come to me with advice. And what I would do is, my email is actually in my description. So what you do is you get the email from my description, you email me at ishmaelmcdaniel@gmail.com, which is going to be in my description like I said. What you do, you're going to email me, you ask me advice, and then I read the advice off my phone on my video camera. And so there's that. And it's going to be a cool little thing I'm going to be doing. It's going to be on a playlist. It's going to be on a playlist. It's going to be really cool, to get all you guys that want advice, help, and everything like that, man. I'm really loving to actually do that. And really quick, I did dye. Sadly, I had to dye a lot of my dreads back black. I'm not forced to get a job, but I'm forced to look for jobs, and it sucks because I really don't want to look for. I don't really want to look for a job right now. I'm happy doing what I'm doing now, but it's whatever. So see, most of them are actually black. You see most of them. Shout out to my beard though. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy, man. Only 17 and growing a big ass, thick ass beard. You'd have thought I was like in my 20s, man. But yeah, I was forced to dye black. The top is not fully black, but majority of it's black. The back's probably not even that much of a black either. But yeah, I was kind of forced to majority of it to dye it black. Yeah, it sucked, but it's whatever. I think I would have to officially dye black eventually. I don't know when I'll have to go get the dye. I probably have to go order more of that Babijan. I used that Babijan dye, whatever it was. I ordered it. Now let's get into that advice, man. So, you're an up-and-coming YouTuber. You want to do YouTube, or like if you want to just for beginners. I guess I could change my title to beginners. If you're a beginner YouTuber and you're like, dang, I want to get noticed, I got some great ideas, man. I'm here to help you. Now, I'm not a high YouTuber. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers, but I'm at 4,000. And being a YouTuber is great, but it's a lot of repercussions. It's a lot of things that go on with being a YouTuber. Hate, losing subscribers which I went through actually a couple weeks ago. It sucks ass, man. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of rough edges going through this, man. So if you want to be a YouTuber, please be prepared, man. I'm honestly going to be honest with you. Now, if you just made a YouTube channel and you don't know what to do, there's a lot of variety of things you can actually do. The one thing that I actually love to do is reactions, gaming, vlogging, like I'm doing now, vlogging. I like to do that, and if you want to start off, I would advise you to start off doing vlogs. Now, if you got the gaming equipment, like if you want to do gaming, I advise you to get an Elgato Game Capture HD original, be fine, or you can get the HD60. I would actually prefer you to get the HD60 because it's a newer, better megapixels, it's got 60 frames per second, man. It's off the charts. So I would advise you to get the HD60. A Blue Yeti microphone, a webcam, Logitech probably, TV. Actually, it's for a TV for your area where you're gonna do it if you don't have a TV in your area. And editing software, you get Sony Vegas. Make sure you have a desktop computer. You can use a laptop, but a desktop holds a lot more unless you got a Mac. But it is what it is, and you need all those type of equipment. Photoshop, for your thumbnails. You don't want to have shitty thumbnails. Like, who does shitty thumbnails anymore? But basically, if you want to do gaming, that's what you need. Now, for vlogs, the only thing you basically need is a camera and some good editing software. Like I prefer Sony Vegas because Sony Vegas really helps me. I used to use HitFilm Pro, but I really hate that. I really hated it so much because I couldn't get the job done on that. Because a lot of my videos before were really shitty because I use HitFilms. Now, when I first started reactions, I used Sony Vegas, but it was only the trial. It only lasted me for a fucking month. So you really couldn't do anything with it. But overall, use Sony Vegas, Photoshop as well. And let me see. Make sure you're able to have a description. I finally got a description in my videos now, so you can able to follow my social media. And just in case you can't find me on social media throughout my outro, unless you type it in, you like can't find my social media. It's in my description. Make sure you have a good description, good titles. You know, gaining subscribers is really hard. It's really tough. You know, especially if you're a starting YouTuber. You know, you're not gonna gain subscribers just like that, cause you know, it's so many people I talk to, you know, so many friends and everything, they're like, oh, I can get subscribers so easily, I can gain YouTube success so easily. It's not that easy. You know, they think, you know, you could just post a video out there and boom, it gets automatically views and you gain subscribers. I mean, you gain subscribers, but you won't gain as many as you think, maybe 100 if one video gets really successful, but overall, probably not that many subscribers. And what you have to do is you have to be in a consistency of keep posting videos. If people see some good ass thumbnails on your videos, people will, you know, they're mostly gonna, you know, click on it. If you like let's say if I make a crazy video and I have a crazy thumbnail, like no matter how like terrible your video is, and if you have a really good thumbnail, people are gonna click on it. You know, you might get a lot of dislikes, but people are gonna click on it if your thumbnail looks really up the charts. That's why a lot of people click on the Call of Duty videos, a lot of things like that, because they're, you know, some people use the really good thumbnails. Like you can really make a good ass video, but if you don't have a good thumbnail, man, not a lot of people are gonna click on it, unless it's regarding a big YouTuber. Like if you're making a video about Blasphemous or DNB Nation, you know, people might click on it then, but you know, overall, nobody's gonna click on it if it doesn't have good thumbnails. Now, that's why I use good thumbnails in my videos, and that's why I make thumbnails for my reactions, because you just can't make it. I mean, if you're Timer Magnets, you could probably post a reaction without sitting there editing your thumbnail. But overall, you know, not editing your thumbnails is not a good thing. You know, you have to edit your thumbnails, or it's whatever. Let me think of something else that you know, gaining subscribers. Make sure you use tags in your videos, because when you use tags, now people don't realize how important it is to use tags in your videos. Using tags is a really important thing, because when people click on something, like when you click on WWE 2K17, you go down there, you search in the down bar, you're gonna obviously find me. Either it's gonna be on the second page or it's gonna be on the first page. You're gonna find me. If you type in WWE 2K17 reactions, you're gonna find me. It's gonna be really easy, because when I was reacting to the WWE 2K17 videos, you know, I was constantly doing it. And if I wasn't putting the tags in, if I wasn't putting the WWE 2K17 tags in my videos, I probably wouldn't have been in the search bar. You know, when you type in, when you first subscribe to my channel, or before you subscribe to my channel, you put me in the search bar, you type in Issac Reid, WWE 2K17 pops automatically right up, because when you find me, it's WWE 2K17 stuff on my channel. So, you know, it's really important to use thumbnails. I mean, not thumbnails, but tags, but that too. You know, so solidify yourself. Now, if you don't, like I said, if you don't know what to do, the best thing to do before you can even do anything else, try vlogs. Now, vlogs might not work all the way, but it's gonna be a cool thing to actually do, because when you do vlogs in the beginning of your channel, people will actually get to know who you are, and then when you start doing more things, start progressing, people are gonna like, holy shit, this is really awesome, I want to subscribe. You know, that's why people kind of subscribe to my channel, because I do vlogs. I'm showing more of my personality instead of just posting reaction, and not showing people the other side of me. You know, that's usually what you gotta do, man. So, you know, just do that. And what other advice can I give from upcoming, beginning of YouTubers? Okay, games. Okay, if you want to do gaming, the best games is to get the newest games out there, man. Don't get any old games. Now, old games actually will give you a lot of views, like WWE Here Comes the Pain. If you're gonna do all those type of stuff, it's cool to do that. You can always do throwback games, but I'm just advising, if you want to get more of what, you know, people out there are doing, I would probably advise you to do some newer games like Mafia, WWE 2K17, NBA 2K17, because people out there are actually into that type of stuff. You know, FIFA, the new FIFA game. You know, out there, you know, get those type of games. Don't get any old games and like NBA 2K16. Nobody's gonna watch that. I'm gonna be real with you. People are out there looking for new games. You know, it's best to buy new games. Stick with the generation there. But you can always do throwback games. People are actually looking for that, like WWE 2011 video game. or some NBA 2K8 or something like that. People actually love joining those type of games. Don't go like NBA 2K15. Nobody's gonna watch that. What a terrible game, anyways. But you know, do that. With some other advice I can give you if you want to start YouTube, you know, like I said before, editing software. I would, you know, if you have a Mac computer, use iMovie. That is really helpful. You can actually do your reactions and upload your stuff on there, man. iMovie is like a software. It's that type of software that I wish that Windows would have had. Like Windows, I really wish Windows was had like a Sony Vegas Pro automatically when you get a Windows computer. That's just my opinion, because I feel if you're paying for an expensive ass computer, you should get some expensive ass editing software. Honestly, my opinion. You know, not everybody will agree with me, but it is what it is. I honestly think that. But if you got a Mac, use iMovie. Don't try to use anything else. Or Pro Cut. I heard that was off the charts as well. Dash uses Pro Cut. What else you can use? You can either use HitFilm Pro, Sony Vegas. You can use iMovie, Pro Cut, whatever y'all got for Mac. You can use Movie Maker, but Movie Maker doesn't really do much. You know, I used to use Movie Maker all the time for my gaming till I got Sony Vegas. Now, when it comes to like things like Sony Vegas and Pro Cut, basically with Sony Vegas, you would have to, unless you like want to buy it. If you buy it, it's like $500. Now, what you could do is you could download it for free, but you have to, the way you do it, you have to cut off all your antiviruses and protection. Only thing you do is cut it off, and you're able to actually download Sony Vegas for free and keep using it. I've been using Sony Vegas this whole year, but I've been off and on with it because when I was first using it, like I said, I was using a trial, but now I'm actually using the official thing. And I was thinking about getting Sony Vegas 14 because I have Sony Vegas 13, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep Sony Vegas 13 for a while, and then when I'm officially ready to get Sony Vegas 14, I'll get it. Like I said, with thumbnails, you need to use Photoshop. Any Photoshop is fine. I would prefer the newest Photoshop CS6, I believe that's how you say it. Photoshop under the Photoshop 6. So I use that because you have all the updates. You can all do 3D stuff, and it's really cool. It's a really cool ass thumbnail place where I actually use my thumbnails. And some of the thumbnails that I use, I make them seem like they're actually like green screen in the background. I found a way to do that, and it's really cool. What else? Like I said, game capture for gaming. If you want a camera, like if you want to get a camera for vlogging, my best interest is to get either a Sony or you would get a Canon. Sony and Canon are actually the goodest ones I've known. Well, the one I have right now, I'm actually selling because of the heating issue, because it has like a heating problem where it'll cut off after like 20 minutes because it overheats. It's terrible, but you know, some people might find useful. It is what it is. Yeah, when you do vlogging, what you need is a tripod like I'm using now and a camera. The camera can be expensive or cheap as long as it gets the job done and it doesn't overheat. And you can use it you can record for long periods of time, man. Use it, man. I advise you just use it. Use a tripod, like if you want to walk around. I would really advise you to get a handy cam. Now, you don't have to get a handy cam. I really don't need you. You don't really have to. But why I say handy cam is because when you're recording out places, you want to be able to hold your camera in a certain way so you don't like drop it. If you're using a handy cam, you can actually hold it around, you know, something like that. But you don't have to use a handy cam. I mean, it's whatever your choice that you prefer. But you know, yeah. And if you want to do gaming, you can use the Xbox One or PS4, whatever you prefer. If you want to do reaction videos, now a lot of people before has asked me, how do you do reaction videos? It's basically just overlays over overlays. It's like you overlay it on one video, like I just overlay it on my video, and my reaction box was actually designed for me, for me, but it was designed by somebody else that made it for me. Let me think of something else. You just use a reaction box, you just overlay it. The sound that I do, I actually sync it in with my computer. because my sound comes from my speakers, and I just have to sync it in, auto sync it in. It's not bad in my opinion, but everybody else has a problem with it. I'm just so used to doing it. What other things? You can do it like that, and you know, have an outro for your videos. Make sure you have an outro and an intro, because when people watch your videos, what sticks out the most is either your intro or your outro, or even the background music. You know, because when people look at your videos, they're gonna be like, okay, this is really cool. Here's a nice intro. You know, because a lot of people like my intro and outro. You know, just stick with everything that's like going in the news. I mean, the updates and stuff. Just do that, man. And I promise you, if you take my advice, you will be successful on YouTube. I'm telling you. Just be humble. Don't expect so much out of YouTube, because everybody can only go so far on YouTube, you know. So don't expect, you know, just to like gain subscribers automatically. It doesn't happen like that. If YouTube was easy, like Damien said from DMV Nation, if YouTube was easy, everybody be doing it. It's not, man. I'm just blessed that I've came this far, because there's been times, man, I wanted to quit, man. I was at 1,000 subscribers, man. I wanted to quit. I was at 2,000 subscribers. I wanted to quit. 3,000, 4,000. You know, there's been times where I still wanted to quit, man. But I'm not quitting. You know what I'm saying? Every time I watch DMV Nation, you know, the biggest motivators for me right now is actually, you know, DMV Nation, man. They have motivated me 100%, man, to keep going. You know, even though they gain a million subscribers in 4 months, man, no matter what, man, they make dreams come real, man. They have all this money, they spend all this money, they make it look so easy. I know it's not easy, but they're just a motivator to me, man. They motivate me to keep going, you know. Without DMV Nation, man, without people like them, I probably would not be still doing YouTube. I'd probably be like some other shitty ass YouTubers I cannot mention. But yes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And we have more videos coming your way. Maybe some more reactions tonight. I'm thinking about it. But I'll see you guys in the next video post. Reid Nation, we're out. Deuces, baby. One love.